The Cult of the Beyond. An interview with Reverend Zachary Jorgenson. Throughout the centuries, ever since man discovered his soul, he has tirelessly sought to explain the source and the nature of existence, often attributing creation to the power of a single omnipotent being. The search has not always been an easy one. And now our guest, Reverend Zachary Jorgenson, claims to have found the true answer in life.
We are here today to interview a very important personage, the founder of a new cult. His name is Reverend Zachary Jorgenson. We are most honored to have him here because his cult is an extraordinary one that many people question. However, the Reverend Zachary has explained it again and again, and today he will explain it to us in person. And again, we are very happy and most appreciative that he has agreed to meet with us. Reverend Jorgenson, please? Yes. Thank you very much for having me here. Many people misunderstand the purport of my cult. It is not exactly a religion, but we call it a cult because it is very specialized, you see. And it also involves an entire way of life. You can see I am dressed in an Old Testament style. Yes, we can see that, Reverend. That was the very first thing that we noticed. Your outfit, it is not very conventional for 21st century standards. No, it isn't. And our religion, or rather our cult, as I said, is not very conventional. It was not meant to be, because we have discovered new truths through prayer and contemplation. Truths which have not been come to light to mankind for centuries, but through our prayer and our communication with the beyond, we know more than anyone. Oh, really? Well, that's quite a statement, Reverend. Yes, but isn't that the claim of all religions and all cults these days? Of course it is. Each claim that they have the absolute truth, the only true way to salvation. Can they all be right or all be wrong? We think they are all wrong, of course. Oh, I see. Well, that is quite a claim. It's the same claim every other cult and religionist makes, of course. But we know that our way is the true way because it has come directly from the beyond. I don't understand this term beyond, Reverend. Please, what do you mean? I'll tell you. Just listen to me, please. Oh, very well, thank you. As you can see here, I make no reference to a divinity. No, I noticed that right away. You keep referring to this term, what is it? The beyond. Because no one can really understand a divinity. Not really. Oh, they can talk about it all they want, but they cannot comprehend a universal or powerful being. Well, of course they can. Everyone does who claims there's a God, Reverend. Yes, of course. But we do not arrogate to such a claim. We merely claim that there is something beyond. And it is that, from that, which we have derived our inspiration and the truths we follow, which merely mean that we give up all earthly possessions and retire to my retreat in the desert. The desert? You have a retreat in the desert? How extraordinary! Yes. Of course it is, because salvation is no ordinary thing. We go and we sit in the desert and we pray and contemplate and live a very simple life. And that is all there is to it. There is no complicated scriptures or books or any of that. No, we are simply human beings who are reaching for the beyond. That is the basic purport of my cult. And I know it is the only way toward utter fulfillment and happiness. Oh, I see. Well,
We want to thank you, Reverend, for your kind words and telling us about your cult. It does seem a very extraordinary one, and I hope that it brings you what you want. It will. It will. I know it will, if only others would follow me and see the light. Now, thank you very much. And please, if you have any brains at all and want salvation, you will come to my cult. There is a $20 admission fee. You can send it to me direct. Oh, well, I'll think about it. Do more than think about it. Do it. You don't have much time. Thank you. And goodbye. And think of the beyond.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you are interested in learning more about the Cult of the Beyond or would like to become a member, please contact the Reverend Jorgenson. In addition to the initial $20 fee, you will be required to provide your credit card and checking account numbers, please.